in the garden. What's been happening?
Well, these look. I've got to pick these as soon as now, because they're ready to start and go up to seed now. Can you see just how they're changing colour here a little bit?
Yeah.
That they will go.
Yeah.
So they've got to come off today. If I leave them much longer, we don't want that. We're going to lose them all. But the thing is, they all come at the same time, you see, which is unfortunate. But hey, but the will chuck, as I say, chuck the side shoots up after this. In actual fact, look, I've had one off here. Where's it gone? Oh, it's here, look, it's here. I've had one off there yesterday. It's lovely.
Oh, so that's been picked then?
That's been picked yesterday. Yeah. And what it will do now in the axis here, it will chuck some more up, some side shoots.
Back.
Yeah, and I'll show you as they come along, and you'll have little heads on, not bit massive ones, but you'll have lots of little ones like that. So the cabbage are ready. Look, we can start having these now. Nice solid firm head on them. Look.
Yeah, it's Vivian that way. Vivian, yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah, cracking.
So everything's well. And just let me show you how many transplants are coming on that's got to go out. If you keep backing up, You're all right, keep going. Keep going, you're all right. That's it. What's that? Beetroot, they're ready to go out now. As I say, all we do is that, look. Push them out from the bottom and put that in. Yeah? Now this is the people that was asking about what could we sow this time of the year. This is your last chance now. Ideally, they could be doing with that size, but if you haven't, you can put them in from seed. But you'll probably, as opposed to getting nice big beetroot like that, you'll probably only get the baby ones because you haven't got enough time now before they actually start slowing down. So you can put your carrots in, but I would put an early carrot in, like a finger carrot. You put your beetroot in, and they say you can even put some French beans in. I'm doubtful about the length of time you've got to. If you want to try it, try it. And I think you might have time to do some lettuce. But apart from that, this is your last time now. If you're going to do it, get on it now straight away. But I say, really, you could, and same as these, look. The autumn cabbage, they need to be at least that size now. Ready? Oh, and start your spring cabbage now, because they want planting out about the end of September. So get your spring cabbage going now, and when they come getting pricked out like this, and then when the nice plants, get them out end of September time. Yeah. Right, now what I'm going to show you now, I'm going to be honest with you, I've had some new potatoes, but I've not tipped them out yet. All I did was put my hand in and felt see if there's anything there. So, and I had about 4 or 5 like that. There's lovely. So let's turn that out and see if there is, how much there is at the bottom of them.
What we got then?
Not a lot at the moment, to be honest with you. They could do with, let me take these out, Paul. No, they could do with going a bit more. Why I've had a look at these, is because they started to flower, and they start flowering, then they started to die off. So that's why I wanted to have a look if there's anything under them. I mean, they're there, but really that they could do with being a bit bigger, really. Because they are a first early, they're not massive potatoes.
So were you expecting better?
Oh yeah, a lot better. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think they're bad though, are they? Let's have a look.
They're not bad for a salad potato, but I would have liked them, I'd have liked them a bit bigger. That's all. Let's see if there's one in here that's... So I was concerned why they'd not flowered, because I've always had them that's flowered. And these started to flower, as I say, and then the heads just went, they sort of fizzled up, and that was it. Now that's the size I would like.
Let's have a look.
That's the size I would like. You with me?
Okay, yeah.
But, so really a bit disappointing. I mean, there's plenty of them, look.
Quite harsh, though. They look all right.
Yeah.
Steady.
See, that one's all right. I'd be happy with that one.
Yeah.
But there's a lot more smaller ones than there's the big ones, you see. So what I'll do, I'll leave them a bit.
So what we do with others, just carry on.
I will leave them. That I will. But there's enough of them, look. There's plenty of them. Look, let's keep going and see. You see what I mean? They're a bit small yet. You can't really do much with that, can you? That's all right. See?
Yeah.
So that's it. Yeah. As I say, they've not flowered, and I was a bit concerned. But I did read up, and they reckon there's some varieties that don't flower. And the reason they've bred them like that is to keep the goodness back in growing the potatoes and not use it in the flour. But this is a variety that does flower. I'm trying to think of the name of it, really. It's one of the old varieties that we used to grow up in the allotment. The lovely potato. The lovely potato. But there'll be a few more in there. But that's what you've got, look. But I would have preferred them all to be around that size. And we're getting a lot around that size, you know what I mean? Okay? Yeah. So, just let me point this out. Paul, why I'm just having a look, see if there's... See, there's still more in here, look. So it's, the amount is fine. It's just the size of them. I'd like them to be a bit bigger, but they are a new potato, first early. But they are lovely eating. They're lovely to, and I'll give you a tip. Dig them as you want them, because if I leave them now, for the end of the week, the flavour will start to grow dramatically. You want a new potato fresh out the ground, really. All right. So that's that. And just let me show you how these lettuce go, look. These cut and come again lettuce. How you pick the leaves. See that? That's how they grow, look. And what they'll do now, they'll start up to seed now.
So they're about finished?
They're about finished. But I've got some more here, look. And that just, you see this one here, that tub there. These are going to go in there. I'm only going to put the 3 in. These are going to go in that tub there. I'm only going to put the 3 in because they cover the whole pot, you know what I mean? And I might even take them out because there's plenty there to go in. Yeah? But that's how they grow, your lettuce, and that's how you do them. Yeah? And I'll tell you something else. They're a lot better growing like that in containers, your lettuce, because them straddlers I put in the ground, the slugs are starting to get them. You open them up and there's them little slugs in them. So it's a lot better way to grow your lettuce. They're always a clean, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, yeah, so that's about it then. We're up to date with everything. But I say, as for putting them in, get your carrots in, get an early variety in, Your beetroot, as I say, you can put some in, but I say you'd have been better with plants ready to go in now. But try them. But you'll probably only end up with the little golf ball ones. And as for it's a dwarf French beans, not them that go up the stick, the dwarf French like them. Let's just show you these actually. They do say you can put a last one in, but I'm suspicious as the amount of time you've actually got. But can you see how they come on them? Plenty of them, look.
Yeah, lovely.
Plenty of them. And again, eat them fresh off the plant if you can. Yeah. I suppose sweet corn's coming on, look.
Yeah, I saw that, looking great.
I've got no cucumbers yet. I've got no cucumbers. Let's just have a quick look here. This is not spoiled very well yet. You see what I mean? Look, see them? They're there.
Yeah.
But sometimes at this stage they'll just drop off and shrivel up. So that again, it's trial and error. But yeah, little bit disappointed with the taters. I was hoping they'd be a little bit bigger than that. But they're starting to die off now, so I can't see them getting much bigger, to be honest with you. So and as I say, that's not blight. That's not blight. A lot of that was windburn with them cold winds we had. And I think that might have held them back, actually. I think it might have shrivelled the flowers up. So, you see, and not that, it's a lot to do with the weather growing veg. I mean, look at last year. We had a good crop of everything. This year we've been struggling for germination. Same as the carrots up there. They never come again. And again, hot weather baked the soil, started to germinate. So last chance, finger carrot, get them in. All I've got this year is them carrots, ever so disappointed. And I've sown them 3 times. I'm going to see if I've got any more just to try again. Okay.
Perfect, all right. Oh, well, I don't know how much you can hear of me without me
Oh,
being mic'd up, but that's a shame, isn't it? But yeah. Okay, well, we'll try and catch up next week then, yeah?
Yeah, we'll catch up with you next week, Paul, yeah, and see how things are going.
All right, well,
Okay.
see you next week.
Yep, see ya.